Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, Sly versus Vox, round number 2. I always look forward to this one. This is not only the Dimes versus Football Master, it's just always a good match. Something about these two teams, just it gets a little crazy, gets a little bit of funny. You're in for some entertainment tonight. And not only that, it's also a very, very important match in the standings, because as you guys know, over the last couple weeks, we've had some really, really close matches. We had Monday night, Mir and Ark were super, super close. We had Sly barely lost to Mir about a week ago. The matches have been incredible. Now, I'm going to show you guys the standings, but it's still anybody's ball game. So you're going to look at this and say, whoa, Mir's doing what Mir does, but I will tell you, the matches have gotten much, much closer. So let me jump right into it. Actually, before I do that, though, how about a real quick super chat shout out to Valar. Hello, 999 Army Kills. Great mods, channel members, PDO players, sponsors, all super chats, super stickers. Good luck to both teams, and I will certainly echo that as well. So let me take you through a little bit of the standings so you can see what I'm talking about. So at the top of the leaderboard, we've seen this before, right? Mir is 5-1. They're looking pretty good. I will tell you, Mir probably played as well as we've seen them play on Monday night. They were scoring. They had their team back. They were playing. They're playing loose. But certainly, if you look at like the overall points there, they're 5-1 with 6 games in, 11,000 points for Team Mir. That's a little odd because normally Mir is that team that they play balance, offense and defense. You usually see other teams like leading the league in scoring, but right now you've got Mir 6 games in with 11,000 points. Pretty impressive. But let's skip down a level here and talk about where this second place is looking right now. So as we said, we had Ark, tough match. If they could have pulled off that win versus Mir, they would have been in first place. So we know we're that close in first and second. So because of that, you've got Vox now at 2-3. So Vox technically is in second place right now. So if Vox wins tonight, Vox will have sole possession of second place at 3-3, and Vox has a big match set up with Mir next week. So this is a big match for Vox. But it may be even bigger is for Sly. Sly, look at that point differential. This is crazy. Sly is 1-3, and they're only the second team in the league with a positive point differential. This shows you how many close games they've lost. So they're 1-3, but they're outscoring their opponents. Imagine that. So Sly needs this victory tonight in a big, big way. If they lose, they go 1-4. And that's going to be tough to make up. If they win tonight, they go 2-3, and guess what? They're in a tie for second place with Ark, who they play next week on Monday night. So there's a lot of really, really cool scenarios. You can see how this is going to play out. If Vox wins, they got a first place battle with Mir. If Sly wins, they got a second place battle with Ark. So I couldn't be any more excited about what we got going on. So it's going to be super, super cool. And Kel's working on some of the bundles I know many of you have requested. So I see Craven Light, loaders for Tiny, loaders for football. Sorry, it's not Craven. That's Dimes. Oh my God, I thought that was Craven Light. That's Deadly Dimes picking up 3 loaders. Thank you so much, Dimes. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this too. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do my tiny purchase just yet. I'm going to show you guys the bundles. But before I get to that, this is my chance while Kel's working on some of the numbers to make announcements. So earlier today, we made an announcement that Ark is the first team in the history of Play Dead Live to hit 4,000 Faction XP. Now, Faction XP is a combination of the relics and the boxes, but also some of the events, some of the contests we've done in the past. So congratulations to Team Ark. And for that, they're the first team to unlock the Stronghold Vault, which means they now have a big safe in their castle that has the ability to store 10% of their resources So if they get raided, they're always going to have 10% that is completely untouchable. Now, in addition, because Ark was the first one to level up to the vault, they have also been gracious enough to offer up their castle on March 13th for the first ever Play Dead Live Bazaar event, and it is going to be hosted at the Hellstone Castle. All of you guys are invited on a Saturday. All those dead dimes you have been accumulating, you're going to be able to spend them. There's going to be food, music, events. Might be a potato sack race. Could be canoeing around the moat. Could be a joust event. Could be trivia. It is going to be a lot of fun. There are going to be giveaways. I've heard a couple of people who make some of the wares and some items might have some of their real life items on display, and we're going to give away some of those. So we got some artsy people. Kel and I are working on a couple things, and we're also going to reach out to a couple people and actually purchase some things from some of our players in order to do as giveaways for you. So it's going to be a very, very cool connected event that is going to be March 13th. So we're about a month away from our first ever Play Dead Live Bazaar, and that will be hosted at Hellstone Castle. So that's right, a satchel sack race. I love it. And getting chased by satchel rats. So yes, jousting, games, events, and of course, we love doing trivia, so we'll have a nice trivia event, and you'll get a chance to get some really, really cool upgrades. So I'm very excited about that. Also, this was a kind of a cool thing. As you guys know, we've got in-game, we got out-of-game. This was a nice little tidbit of information. Maybe it's kind of like, did you know? We have more Patreons in Faction Vox than any, or more PDL sponsors out of Vox than any other faction. So I want to give a special shout out to the Vox faction for your PDL Patreon support, to be a sponsor of that. And I think the PDL packs are mailing out this week, so you should all start to get those early next week. So if you're a sponsor, be checking your mail next week. Look for this box that Kel has put together. It's absolutely amazing. I've seen the items, and they're keepsakes and collectibles, and big, big shout out to Kel. She does a tremendous job of this. As you guys know, these boxes go out quarterly, so just want to say thanks to all the sponsors, but also want to give a special shout out to Vox for their sponsorship as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stuff. All right, let me get to, you guys ready to see tonight's bundle? It is packed. It is loaded. Some of these items were recommended by you, and the quantities are pretty good. So brand new piece of gear, a new item. Here you go, everybody. I think the bundles, I think the phone lines are going to start lighting up, Kel. So here we go. Let me start out. First of all, we're doing a couple things in today's bundle that we've never done. The top left-hand corner, the silver bundle, we have not put this level of quantity in these items. So you've got, this is 3 of each of these. Now, what's significant, you're probably going to say, well, hey, the other night it was 4. But hold on. The other night, they were different items. So we have never done this combination of staple PvP items. What I mean by that is, I don't know that we've ever offered 3 pet repel smokes in a bundle. Normally, those pet repels are a little harder to get. You guys look at your inventory. A lot of you guys have like 3 or 4 of them, so you're skating on some thin ice with those. Well, tonight, look at the silver. The silver bundle is 3 max seals, 3 pet repels, 3 frantic fives, 3 healing brews, and 3 healing seals. So that's 15 items, but you got the frantic 5 in there, you got the brews, and you got the pet repel. I know we did a seal bundle last week, and it was one of our most successful bundles we've ever done because we had all those seals up there. Well, now you get 2 seals, a pet repel, frantic 5, and healing brew, and you get 3 of each of those. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let me get down to this red bundle. You're probably going to see the first item. I am really pleased with this one. So the first item in the red bundle is called a Trap Revive. Now, I would not necessarily use this on one level 1 zombie trap. But as you guys know, you now have the ability to combine 10 zombie traps to make it a level 2 zombie trap, which is going to hit harder. 10 fly traps to make it a level 2 fly trap. So now that you've invested 10 of these, you don't want to lose that level 2 trap, right? 10 piranha makes it a level 2 piranha. 10 caimans makes it a level 2 caiman. So the pet revives will revive a piranha. The pet revives will revive mace. But we didn't have anything to bring your traps back. The pet revive will revive a level 2 satchel rat when you level up your satchel rats. But you don't want to lose those tar traps and those zombie traps. So now you have a trap revive to bring back your high-end traps. Really, really good. How do you level up traps? Combine 10 makes it level 2. Take that level 2, combine 10 to it, trade in 10 level 1s and level 2, you got a level 3. Take that level 3, add 10 level 1s to it, you got a level 4. So you're going to be able to continue to bring these traps back stronger than ever. This, everybody, is our first ever trap revive. And you can pull all these together. It doesn't have to be yours. If Julia's got 10 and Jim's got 10 and Dow's got 10 zombies, then we need to be making a level 3 zombie trap because it's going to hit you awfully hard when somebody triggers it. All right, here's the other thing that's really, really cool about this. The reason I like this bundle, probably more than any bundle we've done in a long time, is it has the biggest mix of items. I think there's about 40 different items in this. So whether you want bionics, waxes, ammo, sparks, well, you name it, it's in here. So check this out. This is almost like a bionic box. You got a bionic hammer. You've got 2 red globs, ravishing ruby, max red PvP. Got to keep those PvP out there for the new gear that's out there. We haven't seen the Crave scope in a little while. There's your red pet skins. Everybody requests those every week. Berserk glyph and D30s. But look at the bonus. The bonus here, onyx, pearl, sapphire, teal. Your bonus is 1 of each torso. Then you go to the gold bundle. Stronghold speed, so you get back to those stronghold items. Max blue, stunning sapphire. Photon Vega, 2 of those. Photon Pluto, 2 of those. There's your satchel. Keep leveling up those satchels. Make them bigger, better, more resources. There's your Arc Spark, probably the best spark in the game. Balance Glyph, and then here you go again. There's your Bionic Axe. So I do want to take a second to explain these. These Bionic Hammers and Bionic Axes do not get added to any weapons. They get turned in and they make your character stronger permanently. Permanently. So when you trade in 10 of those hammers, you get more damage. Then you got to get 15 hammers, 15 of the axe. More damage. So I had a couple people trying to add them to weapons. They don't go to weapons, they go to you. Check out this bundle, or this bonus. 1 of each wax. So on the left side, you get 1 of each torso. On the right side, you get the blade, the bow, the bullet, and the armor. Then we go over to this green bundle. There's that level 3. So it's the hammer, then the axe, then there's your mace right there. We also got Elixir of Insane. Ammo Blanco. There's that tar trap we were talking about. We haven't seen the tar trap in a little while. We brought it back because now you guys can combine these to make them stronger. Standard ammo, 2 of those. Elixir of Elements. I get requests every week for weapon skins. Give me some silver. Give me some gold. Now remember, you can level your, it doesn't matter if it's a legendary, whatever, any weapon, you can level it up to match your ATT. So if you've got like a Law Dog and you combine 10 silver skins, it's a Law Dog Epic 1. If your ATT is 20, you can level that sucker up 20 times. The Epic level cannot pass your ATT, which is why you always want to increase your ATT, which is your threads and your neuro thread and your brains and your hearts and leveling up. All those things increase your ATT. So you want to keep adding these skins, and then when you get like an Epic 20, and you're ATT 20, then you're going to say, hey, I need to level up, because when I level up, I'm going to level up my weapon. All right. And we do have some people who are like epic 14 or 15 already, believe it or not. I mean, they're not, yet in range of maxing out to their ATT, but they're getting up there. All right, we also got Crimson Carbine. We haven't seen that in a little while. And the 5th torso, that we do have a couple people working on this 5th collection. But just because they get the Scarlet torsos, they still need the Onyx, Pearl, Sapphire, and Teal. They got to get all of those. It gets harder and harder to level it up, but it gets more and more rewarding. But I ain't done. All right? I'm going to show you definitively why you are going to want this bundle, every single color, before I'm done. So let me give you the bonuses up here. Energy Orb, awesome. We know we get that every week. Gold pet skins, awesome. You know that you can level up your gold pets. You can gold level up your legendary pets. You can't red level up legendaries, but you can gold level up legendary pets. So if you got Misha and you put 25 skins on Misha, it's Misha Legendary Epic 1. All right, but just because you level up a gold Toxie doesn't mean you don't want to level it up Epic 2, Epic 3, Epic 4. By request, a lot of people are getting some FOMO. They know that these V-Day crushes are only around for a limited amount of time. They're like, Kills, make sure these are in these bundles. There's 2 more. And then, I got to say I love these. Every week when we do gear, I love them. But these legs are the first ever D25. My goodness gracious. They are H10, D25, B12, AP3, armor pen resistance 8. So that doubles the previous rival legs. The rival legs were APR 4. These are APR 8. First ever D25. And also you got AP8 attached to it. And a lot of other good stats with it as well. All right, so I probably, now is the time. If I'm Tiny, I'm going to say, you know what? Man, I can't hold out any longer. Where you at, Tiny? Let's get Tiny in the house. All right, so Tiny's picking up his. And Kel's got a pretty long list, but I'm just going to say this. If you were, I don't know why you would be at this point, but if you were on the fence and you just thought like, is there a little bit more? I am going to double it up tonight. There you go. We're doubling up the energy orbs and we're doubling up the gold summon skins. So that's 1 extra gold summon skin and 1 extra energy orb. Gets you all the more closer to leveling up that next gold pet. So I wanted to add, we don't double up the gold very often, but tonight I wanted to put it in there because we got a hell of a match set up for you guys. So, yep, I'm just waiting on Kel. Kel, give me some numbers. So that means silver bundle 33333. Red bundle, brand new Trap Revive. Red or gold, look at those torsos. Gold, brand new satchel, all of those things mixed in. Gold or green, all those waxes. Green, look at the silver skins, the elements, the ammo. Top bonus, you get those legs. And if you buy the whole thing again, you're doubling up your energy orbs and doubling up your gold skins. And I will say this, as we do all the time, it is limit 2. So yes, your faction could pick this up, and all those items could go in your faction bank. So theoretically, you have the chance to get 4 gold summon skins. So if you're only 1 or 2 short, That pet might be a beast. And I want to thank you guys for being patient. All of your items are up to date through last night's inventory. Saturday will be a huge deduction, so don't look at your inventory and think you got a boatload of stuff yet until we take all those items out. Remember, all the items used last week for PvP and all Friday nights and this coming up Friday still have yet to be removed. So there you go. Bundles. Amy, Jules, Valar, Dimes, Cat, Craven, B-Dub, Amanda, Jim, Trigger, Flyrod. The Mirror, there you go. I knew Mirror Bank was going to come up strong. Mirror Bank probably saw those gold skins and said, oh boy, it's time for Bonnie's Gold Toxie Epic 5. So yeah, they might be going after that Gold Toxie. But Mirror Bank picking up. Very nice. And silver is going to be Deacon, Loaders, B-Dub. I see Crazy L picking up silver. And I saw a couple other people up here as well. Busy B, thank you so much. All right. And yes, you can. You absolutely can gift pet skins. You can't gift bionics, but you can gift skins. Okay. It is it's about time to kick this thing off. The last announcement that I'll make, you guys, well, Friday night, we got a great chapter set up for you guys. Saturday night, we're back at Portals. Sunday morning, we got Strongholds. And Sunday night, as promised, I told you guys we were taking the Super Bowl off. But Sunday night, we got one of those speed box opening events. Looks like it's going to be about, well, there's about 10 boxes. A couple of boxes are on reserve. So again, I anticipate they're going to fly off the shelves. There will be new energy swords. There will be new sabers. There will be a new cosmic. And of course, legendary. I don't know. I don't know if the bounty hunter is going to be available Sunday night. I'll let you know closer to box opening time. But wouldn't that be a nice event if Sunday night the bounty hunter made his legendary debut in a pack? I don't know. You guys probably aren't ready for all that yet. But yes, we are doing one of those speed box opening events. We had a lot of fun last time, and it was only like an hour and a half, so super, super fast. So it is going to be limited supply. So if you got a lucky number, get in touch with Kel. Here we go, everybody. I need pre-match buffs. I think we're going to fly through tonight. So the following players, and if you guys can do me a favor, who? Anor. Anne's hat. Bonnie doesn't want the bounty hunter. She wants Anne's hat. Give me Anne's hat. I don't care about no bounty hunter. All right, everybody do me a favor. Please refrain from typing, except for the players who are buffing up. So I need Eric, Football, Mist, Cat, Ray, Craven, Tiny, Amy, Will, Dimes, Animal, Ron, and Hippo. If those players do me a favor, type all of your pre-match buffs. Everybody else do me a favor. Just hold tight for a second before typing or commenting. So I got E-Beach. I got Football Master. So if I can get everybody playing tonight, do me a favor. Just give me your pre-match buffs. Let's get it all together so Kel can get a nice screenshot of it. The only problem with making a Cosmic Anne's hat, B-Dub, is there's only one of them, and if you didn't get it, it would just be crushing. Like, I would want you to get it. So if anybody got it, they'd have to be like, all right, I'm going to trade it to Bonnie because I know she wants this item really, really badly. So yeah, I think an Anne's hat would be a great Cosmic. Might be a better Legendary, though, because at least with a Legendary, there's more than one chance to get it. With a Cosmic, that's kind of yours. I know. That's the problem. I don't want to make it because I don't want you to cry. You know what? We got some great players though. They would probably trade it. All right. I think who do we have? If you're playing tonight, do me a favor, get those buffs in there. I see E Beach, Football, Craven, Dimes, Cat, Ron, Hippo. I see you. All right. I don't see Animal. I don't see Will. We're still missing a couple people. Where's Mist? All right, looks like I'm missing Will and missing Mist. There's Will. All right, how about Mist? All right. Well, we're going to, when she logs in, the first thing she needs to do is post her buffs. And by that point, we'll be up to her turn. So here's tonight's order, everybody. And we'll get Mist's buff in 1 second. So we are going to go to Crips, and Team Vox is the home team. They have elected to go first. So tonight's order is Football Master will be going first, and he is in the bomber position. Then we got Craven Light going first for his team. He's starting and playing Rover. We got the Deacon making his starting debut tonight. Deacon Beach in the starting lineup. He's going second for Team Vox, and he is in the Rover position. Then we got Ocean Man. Ocean Man is trying for that Defensive Player of the Year. I know we got some good defenders out there, but I got to tell you, when we do the Max Awards, Ocean Man is playing at a very high level right now in defense. So just think about that. And I know there's some other good ones out there, but Ocean Man's playing at a high level. That's all I'm saying. Mist is going, she's in the defensive position tonight. She's going number 3 for Vox. And then we got Tiny in the tank position. We got some great tanks this season. That's going to be a tough matchup for Tank of the Year. So we got Tiny, and then we got Cat in the other tank position. I mean, think about that. We've had Jim, Cat, Tiny, and Fly Rod. Woo! Who are you voting for? My God, that's some good tanks. I can't wait to do the award show. And then finishing out, we got Amy Bones. So Amy is in the bomber position, and she is going to finish it out. Dow's not even playing tank. Jim's playing tank. Dow's playing defender. All right. So, yeah, we got some good stuff lined up. I'm ready to start this thing. Football Master, it is 9:25, and the match has begun. You got 15 seconds from the bomber position. Show me what you got. 15 seconds, football. And hopefully you guys, give me a quick 999 if you guys got your Play Dead Live mats out. That's all. That's all I want to know, if you got your mats out. All right, let's go. Ooh, COC and SP3 stealing Bones' boss. Wow. All right, Amy, your boss is out of play. Football straight hijacking your stuff. He's also going D30 loaded to the wall. He's turbocharged, everybody. So, Football Master, right there with a little bit of turbo bonus. I like it. We know it's temporary, but it's pretty good. Let's go black, green, green, and how about blue for Football Master? Kicking it off. All right, let's go to Craven Light. This might be Craven Light's first time starting in the rover position. So let's see if the pressure is on. We don't get many snipers in that rover position. So let's see if he represents. Sniper's been playing a lot of defense. All right. He's like, there's a lot of ball stealing going on. Cat's boss. Oh, look at this. He's like, you know what? He's bringing the heat. Boss to Main Street. Craven Light jumping out there early. Boss to Main Street, stealing a boss. Dropping some pet repel. And how about a D30 to go with it? He's loading this stuff up. Craven Light's insane. Now the turbo is going to give you a little bit more boost, but it's a short period of time. Insane is going to give you a nice boost for a longer period of time. With that being said, black, green, green, and a little bit of blue, Craven. Not quite as much as football. All right, let's jump on over to the Deacon. I love to see all these new faces playing tonight. The best way to get experience during the season is to get people out there and just let them play. Let them play right now so when tournament time rolls around, they're sharp and they make a difference in the game. So E-Beach, I wonder if Eric's got some nerves working. It's okay. What could possibly go wrong with all these people watching? I'll stop. But you do have 10 seconds. 9. You know what? I think the man knows the game. He's dropping a seal smoke. I like it. I like what he's doing here. Seal smoke to the Deacon. Boss to their chest. Pretty pro play there. And D30 loaded to the wall. And guess what? He's insane. We'll slide him down just a touch. And how about double blue and just a little bit of red for E-Beach? Just chipped away at the red a little bit. All right. Ocean Man, you're up. A lot of pressure on Sly tonight. Man, all that talent on Sly. If they go to 1-4 with all that talent, Dimes is going to be kicking some butt in Sly chat tomorrow morning. That will not be a chat that you want to be involved in. No pressure, Sly. I've been on the other side of one of those verbal ass whippings from Dimes, though, so I'll tell you, it's not a fun place to be. Ocean Man, then Mist, then Tiny, then Cat, then Amy. Have we had Mist log back on yet to give us her buffs? Mist, if you're logged back on, we need your buffs quickly. Woo! Look at Ocean Man making big things happen. Ocean Man, and I will tell you guys, now that you see it, there was a trade that took place. They were original items from those characters. They weren't given and given to someone else. So there was a trade this week where Ocean Man did acquire a Cape of Craven from the original owner. We know that we don't, trade legendaries back and forth, but that is his newly acquired Cape of Craven. He is stealing boss from football. Sorry, football. No boss for you. Going to drop Seal and Thrill. And going to go Stun Bomb to football. So he's going to put a Stun Bomb on him. All right, Stun to football. All right, let's go over to Mist. Mist has 15 seconds. All right, we're going to give her 15 seconds. And if she's not here in 15 seconds, we're going to go to the next player. Does she have the ability to send you her moves through Messenger? Ron, have you communicated with her? Or no? Has anybody talked to her via Messenger? Or is that down too? All right, maybe that's down too. All right. Well, we got to move. Let's go to Tiny. We got to skip it. So, Tiny, you're up. All right, Tiny is going to summon boss to their flag. All right, so we got 3 bosses in play. And Tiny's also going to drop a Seal. And F5 Chief loaded. Oh, boy. Tiny using the new stuff right away. That man is a beast. Well, you know what? He's insane too. And he's a gladiator. And we know what gladiators do. So we're going to go. That half a blue block, gone. Next blue, easily gone. Next blue, easily gone. And he's F5ing it. I didn't see a wait from Team Box. So guess what? They're taking a red too. That might have been one you guys might have saw on the screen and said, whoa, Nelly. That's going to be a big ass hit. And guess what? It was. Tiny wrecking stuff. All right, let's go to Cat. That is correct. At the end of the turn, Ron, we can bench her because she didn't show, and we can put another player in her position. We got Cat, and then we got Bones. All right, so we've got Gold Spike to Bones, Seal Smoke, Tomahawk, fully loaded. All right. Gold Spike, Amy. We're going to get a damage roll. So remember, this can be 1, 2, or 3 times damage, and then the gold is on top of it. But also remember, Amy has absorption. So some of that is going to be prevented. And what's the beauty of absorption? It kind of protects you a little bit if you're the third or the fourth player. So you can take a little bit of that damage. So she picks number 2. All right, it is double damage from Spike, and it is gold. So we're pumping it up 20. And that's a great pet. I love the fact the cat leveled up that pet. So basically you're getting double damage plus 20. So it's still going to hit you. Pretty good. But again, let's realize who our target is, and this is a target that plays a class that has pretty good health and pretty good gear. Let's go back here. So Gold Spike. Amy coming up for D50. D50's a hell of a pet. You absorb 8. And then with your gear, you are taking 18 of it. So Amy going down to 82. It's the advantage of gemming and glyphing your gear. All right, Amy, you're up, and I'm going to go ahead and get Cat's damage. So she did Gold Spike, Seal Smoke, and now she's going to go Tomahawk Chief, fully loaded. Now, she's insane. She's a gladiator. It's a Tomahawk. They did a little bit of red damage, but you don't have any potion juice on it. So we're going to go ahead and red block. Not quite. Not quite. It's close. It's close. Cat almost taking down the next red block. It's hanging on. I'll put it that way. All right, Amy's going to play Faith. Heal and Seal. She's going to get it right back. At least some of it right back, right? And she's going to go E3 Chief to the wall. E3 Chief. Insane Gladiator. All right. D3 Chief, Insane Gladiator, resolves, double red for Bones. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way you juice it up, Amy. Double red. All right, we're going to move to the next round. Ron, who would you like to sub in for Mist? All right, Ron is coming into defensive position. So he will move into the number 3 spot. If Miss logs on later, then she can come in as a substitute. All right, let's go over to the football master. Football, you had your pet hijacked. You hijacked somebody's pet. Round number 2, let's see what you got in store. Sly with a slight wall lead. Remember, Vox gets the win tonight. They are in second place all by themselves. If Sly gets the win, they're tied with Ark. And Ark and Sly have a big showdown next week. So this game has a lot riding on it. So we go football, Craven, Deacon, Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny, Cat, and Bones. All right, football, dropping Nat, Seal and Thrill, D30 loaded to the wall. All right. Seal and Thrill. He gets the thrill. He's got the turbo. And he's got Cat's almost beaten down block. Double red for football. Just tied it up. He got the thrill. He got the turbo. The one block was barely holding on. Nobody wants to play blues tonight. This is what you get. All right, let's move on to Craven Light. Craven Light, you're up. Oh, boy. All right. Okay, let's start with Misha. So, Misha breaks a seal from a chosen player, first Craven, and then attacks a player. So you play Misha. Misha's Howl will break a player's seal. Which player's seal would you like to break? That can be football. You can break football seal and attack football. All right. So, but the key with Misha is it can break one person's seal and attack another. So he's going to break football seal. Then Misha is going to charge in and hit football. And the Howl also gives Craven a F5 ability, and he's going to use that to shoot Deacon's boss. All right. So Craven's shooting Deacon's boss with the F5 Law Dog. And he's sealing himself. And Football Master's taking damage. All right. Ron's going to play Red Psycho. First Psycho. And is Football taking the Misha damage? So, Craven, you're taking 10 because your seal has not resolved yet. So you're at 90. All right, and Football's taking the Misha damage. It's taking Football from 100 down to 81. Misha hits like a champ. Football at 81. Craven Light at 90. Amy back up to 92 after her heal and seal. All right. So Pet dropped a seal, got the buff from it, attacked Deacon's boss. Ron prevented it. All right, let's go over to the Deacon. Deacon, your second move. Remember, if you guys have played Pets, you know what? Hold that thought. Craven Light cannot play Misha because he has boss out on the flag. One second. All right, so Misha is not in play. Football's going to get his seal back. Yeah, I understand Misha is legendary, but boss is in play. That is correct. Misha is not a passive pet. It's the passive legendaries that we put in play that had mitigating effects. So there was not a rule of legendaries that legendary attacking pets. Um, Faith, I think, was the only pet because of its passive ability. All right, so we're putting Max Seal back on Football Master. We're going to give you the Misha back. We're going to fire the Vega as intended. We're going to give you the Seal, and we're going to use the red Psycho on that. All of those things happen, except Football Master does not lose the points. He still has his Seal. Craven can use Misha later on. It's not out of play. And we should be good. All right, now let's go. Now let's go to Deacon. No, it's fine because the only one that has ever really challenged that rule is no, don't worry about it. Is Faith, and I didn't clarify it when we rolled out Misha. Misha's a legendary because of Misha's ability and because of the scarcity, not because you can use it with other pets. It's a pretty powerful pet. T20 loaded to the wall from EB. I mean, it's already probably likely the strongest pet in the game. T20 loaded to the wall from E Beach. Let's take down that red block and set them back up. All right, one block, one wall down for Team Vox, getting a wall lead. E Beach making his presence known. All right, Ocean Man, you're up. We got Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny Cat, and Amy. All right, he's going to detonate the stun on football. Football is stunned. Bloodlust Sega Vega to Deacon's boss. Let it hit. Or stop it. All right, they're going to let it hit. Eric, your boss is going from 100%. Bloodlust Sega Vega from the Ocean Man. Down to 82. 82%. Pretty good hit. With Bloodlust on it. All right, let's go to Ron. Father Ron, you're up. Ron's first move of the game. All right, Ron is going to summon Rod. Pet Repel and Flux to Bones. All right, Amy, you got a Seal Breaker coming your way. All right, she's going to take it. She's got Faith out. She's also got the Seal. Seal's going to break. And the AP is going to take Amy from, she got 21 mitigation as well. Ron, so your Flux is going to hit Amy for AP 10. Taking her from 171 base, 181 base down to 171. Amy, you're at 181 base. You have no Seal. You're still at 92. And let's go over to Tiny. Tiny's up. Tiny has a boss out. Craven Light has a boss out. The Deacon has a boss out. All right, Tiny's going to go Stun Bomb to Ron. Pet Repel and Chief loaded. Ron's going to Marty that. First Marty of the game. Chief loaded to the wall. Easily takes down the first wall for Team Sly. We'll go ahead and rebuild their wall. One wall apiece. All right, Kat, you're up. Kat and then Amy. And then we bring in the second units. We got some people ready to go tonight. Ready for some action. All right, she's going to play a little dust to their bomber area. Amy, you're dusted. And Crush fully loaded to the wall. Insane Cat going Crush fully loaded. No Gladiator effect this time. We're going to resolve it. Black, green, green, and a lot of blue. All right, Bones, finish us off in round number 2. All right, we're going to go Red Maverick to football. So he does have the seal, by the way. I never put it back on. Red Maverick will break the seal. She's going to drop Unholy Smoke. To get rid of that dust. So she doesn't have that nerf. And F4 Crush loaded to the wall. So Maverick is going to break the seal and then hit Football Master, taking him down to 86. Now, again, I want to reiterate, Amy has Faith out, and to my knowledge, Faith is the passive legendary pet that we made the exception for early on. So I don't want you guys to get confused and think it's all passive. Because Aster is a passive pet, you can't play another pet. Nolan, Tupac, you can't play other pets. So I'll go back through my notes. I'm pretty sure it was just Faith when we rolled Faith out. All right, Vox is going to do something. Go ahead, Vox. All right, they're going to use blue and stop Amy's damage. Okay, I got another update. And I'm going to use it as a learning experience because we're still learning Cape of Craven, right? Ocean Man. Where's Ocean Man? Where's Ray at? Did we lose Ray? Hello, Ocean Man. Ray, if you're here, type in chat. Can you guys hear me? All right. Ocean Man, what did you do in round number 1? This will be a good learning experience for everybody playing new items. All right, I think Ray's on some serious lag here. We'll get caught back up in a minute. All right. On turn number 1, Ray turned into a sniper and used the sniper ability. On turn number 2, Ray used his warrior bloodlust ability, which is not allowed. Because once he turns into a sniper and uses that ability, even if he does not use the sniper ability, he still can't go back and use his warrior ability. So he stole a pet and then he bloodlust. So his bloodlust is being backed out. That cannot happen because it's 2 abilities from different classes. The SP3 is your class ability. All right. Anyway, want to make sure we're clear on that. So those of you using Cape of Cravens, just make sure that you acknowledge that. All right, that is Amy's move. That is the end of round number 2. Let's get the substitutes in. Let's start with Ron. Ron, who are you bringing in? You got Hippo and you got Mist as options now. And you know what? Not a big deal. I think it's an honest mistake because people are getting new with using these weapons. Where are we moving Hippo to? What position? All right, Hippo's going to Bomber. Right over here beside Football. Man, that's a lot of firepower not here tonight. Look at that. Rocket, Trigger. Woo! It's hard to make up that type of equipment and damage. All right, Dimes, you got a lot of stuff happening here. So tell me who's going out and who's coming in and where they're going. So I think Animal is coming in for Amy. All right. Let me click. Joe, are you in chat? All right, give me the other substitutions. Let's see if Joe answers. Will in for Craven. Dimes in as Rover 2. All right, so Craven heading over to the bench, losing all those beautiful buffs. Look at that. All right, Will coming in. And Dimes coming in. So they're going double Rover. All right, we got no response from Animal. All right, let's check the board. We got Bones, no seals. Will and Dimes, nothing. Tiny, sealed and pet repel. Ocean Man, sealed. Football Master, no longer sealed because of Maverick. Cat, sealed. Deacon, sealed. Father Ron, pet repel. And he has Roadrunner. Bosses. Craven has a boss on Main Street. Tiny has a boss. And E Beach has a boss. All right. Let's kick off round number 3, everybody. Will is coming in for Craven, which means, Will, you've taken over Main Street. I see what they did there. Look at that substitution working their magic. How about an instant cap for Will coming in and taking the first flag of the game? Sneaky Sly. 1 flag to 0. Will, you're up. You have 15 seconds. We got Will, football. Wait. No. Football, you're up first. Football, you're up first. You guys got me all rattled tonight. Football, then Will. Will's pet, Will Cap, by the way, because they ain't going to hit it for 100%. Football, Will, Deacon, Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny, Cat, Amy. Blue Spark, D30 to the wall from football. Right there. Blue Spark, D30. It's a damaged blue wall, so blue. All right, Main Street is not capped. So that's fine. I'll forget it because it's my fault. And number 2, you don't have a boss. So even if you had a boss, you couldn't use it. We'll forget it because you don't have it. No worries. All right, triple blue for Football Master. All right, Will, now we're going to go back to you. Craven's boss does cap. And it is your turn. Dang, I just checked my messages and I got 6 messages about Ray's bloodlust. Dang, Ray, everybody called it before me and you. I need to check my messages more often. Will's going to summon boss to Main Street. All right, Will's getting his own boss in the game. All right, Will Boss to Main Street. Gas Blast to Ron. Oh, come on, Will. Will going Dogecoin to Ron. All right, Will's got a step to about right here, and Ron, you're about to be launched into orbit. Ron's going to take it. I sold every penny of it. Sold them all at 8, got out. Ron is going to take it. The Gas Blast. Oh, Ron. You're down here in like the Barren Straits. Ron's like in the middle of nowhere. Him and Roadrunner. Over in Tiny Town. That's what we call this area, Tiny Town. Ron getting a Gas Blast and getting launched. Down to 87, Ron. Still got your pet repel. That's the good news. All right. Let's go to the Deacon. Deacon, congratulations. You just capped your first flag of the game for Team Vox. So Deacon getting that cap, keeping the game even. Look at this. 1 flag to 1. And Vox with a little bit of a wall lead. All right. You can't shoot and throw the grenade. So one or the other. Either you can go with the V-Day or you can shoot Will. It's all good. He's making his first start of his career tonight. All right, so he's going to summon Rod. And he's going to go V-Day loaded. So Insane Eric taking down a red block. Vox starting to establish themselves on the walls. Animal is in the house. All right, let's go to Ocean Man and see which special ability he's going to use this turn. You gonna disarm a bomb this time, Ray, or are you gonna go with a medic page 1 priest prevention spell? Intervene. Ocean Man, 15 seconds. Will says you're going to summon Jumanji. I don't know what he's liable to do. we made Ray so mad he broke his damn cap lock button. How about that? Ray summoning a cap lock. That's what he's doing. All right. Ray bringing out Rod. Gonna drop Pet Repel. And Sega Vega to football. Football taking a Sega shot. From 86. Down to 73. And you're taking 5 of the armor pen too. Taking you down to 120 base. You got 15 mitigation. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. Ron, you're up. And Rod is going to go over and steal that block. Taking down a red block. Ron is going to go Max Seal. And Ron is going to activate his own Cape of Craven and steal Dimes' boss. Man, a lot of thievery going on here. Sorry, Dimes, you won't be using that today. And he's going to move back into the defensive zone. He's leaving Tiny Town and getting back over to Dodge. Max Seal stealing a pet, moving to the defensive zone. All right, Tiny, you're up. And Tiny, congratulations for being awesome and for taking down that chest. Team Sly with their second flag of the game. Two flags to one. So we got Tiny, we got Cat, we got Amy, we got Dimes, and then we got Hippo. Tim says, looks like the Law Council isn't doing their job. I'm going to penalize Moonshot 10 points in this next match for what Tim just said. There you go, Moon. Oh, look at Tiny. Tiny's going across town. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now touch me, babe. All right. Tiny is engaging. Um, no. You can't play a red, Curtis. Dow, help out your fellow tank. What is the rule of engaging chests? All right, Kat, you're up. We got Cat. And we got Bones. Then Dimes, then Hippo. And how about a big welcome back to Hippo, being back with his team? All right, Cat's going to summon Rod. Pet Repel and Crush fully loaded. Ocean Man's like, no, didn't even wait. That's the way I like swift gameplay. How about that? And how about not only stopping the grenade, how about breaking her seal that she cast in the first round in the process? Look at Ocean Man, 2-for-1 special. Red Blue Ocean Man stops the grenade, breaks the seal. She does get the Pet Repel and the Rod. All right, Bones, you're up. We are in round number 3, everybody. So we got Bones, Dimes, and Hippo, and then 1 round remaining. Bones is playing Rod. Pet Repel. Blue Spark Crush loaded to the wall for Insane Amy. She knows she needed that extra little blue spark. She learned from the first round. Black, green, green, and the blue spark helps you take down the full blue instead of half the blue. Well done. All right, Deadly Dimes, you're up. Activate Cape of Craven. Sorry, Hippo. Hippo's up. My bad. Hippo. Yeah. Dimes. Go ahead and leave it up. Just leave it up. Hippo. And if you need to delete it, you can delete it. I doubt anything is going to change your action, but we can always take it down and redo it. Hippo and then dimes. All right, Hippo's going boss to the chest. I see you, Hippo. Good job. And T20 loaded to the wall. All right, T20 fully loaded. Not quite. He damages the red wall, does really good damage to it, does not take down the block. Not enough juice on it. All right, let's go to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, just give me a yes if you want to keep that same move. All right. Deadly Dimes is turning into a priestess. All right. I love it. She just wanted to do something different. All right, Priestess Dimes. Summon Rod. I guess she looked over and she's like, you guys got all these cooldowns. I want my own. All right, she's playing Rod and she's a priestess. And she's insane. And she's a gladiator. And she is using a chief fully loaded. All right, we're going to resolve it. Blue, blue, red. Insane gladiator priestess Deadly Dimes with a tomahawk. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. All right, with that being said, that's the end of round number 3. So we're going forward to round number 4. I'll try to keep the order straight this time. I got my maps backwards, though. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, let's go to Football Master. And Joe can come in round 5. Mist can come in round 5 in the second half. Final round of the first half. We got Football Master, Will, Deacon, Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny, Cat, Amy, Hippo, and Dimes. Will's on Main Street. Hippo is on their flag. And Tiny is doing what Tiny does. Animal, you can come in the next round. Round 5. All right, where's football? All right, guys, everybody be ready to go. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. We got D30 loaded to the wall. D30 loaded to the wall. Hippo already damaged the wall. So you don't have any trouble taking it down. Red block. But you only get one. All right, Will, you're up. Will, you got a boss out. So you can't play any pets. All right, Will's going to play some Max Seal. Blue Spark loaded to the wall. And again, you guys see what's going on. So if you want to do something about it, type it. Otherwise, when I say resolve, we're going. Blue Spark D30 loaded to the wall. Will is assaulting. Yeah, I'm giving you a red block. He's blue sparked. He's under the effect of assault. And he's D30 loaded. He's good. All right, let's go over to the Deacon. Eric, you're up. At the beginning of Eric's turn, Rod runs over and does take down that final elusive red block. Vox does have a wall lead, even though they're down by a flag. So we take it down. And then we're going to build it right back for you, Eric. So you got the Deacon, then Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny, Cat, Amy, Hippo, Dimes. And once again, just watch your inventory. Remember, if you use an F5, you can't use any of the other rage potions. If you use one of those rage potions, you can't use an F5. Watch your seals. Don't double dip on the seals or the sparks. D30 loaded to the wall. E-Beach. Eric's Insane. D30 loaded to the wall. Black, green, green. And again, Eric chipping away at that blue. All right, Ocean Man, you're up. Amy's going to use Evoke as her legendary. I'm going to put half that green back up. So the half the blue goes back and half the green goes back on the evoke. She has one charge of evoke left. So we got Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny Cat, Amy. All right, we're going to get some red icky. So Ocean Man's Roadrunner goes over, takes down a red block to start out the round. Then he's going to play red icky. Icky blows up, and we'll start from the top. Football Master, you are neither sealed or pet repelled. Red Icky taking you down to 63. Eric, you were sealed. Your seal is gone. Ron, you were pet repelled and sealed. Your pet repel is gone. Cat was pet repelled. Her pet repel is gone. And Hippo, neither. Hippo, you are down to 87. Hippo taking 13. All right. Ray is also going to play Trixie Grenade to Hippo's boss. Ray, I need 2 targets. All right, he's going to go football and Hippo's boss. Football, I'm taking you down to 58. Hippo, your boss, goes from 100 down to 90. All right, Ron, you're up. Your final move of the first half. We have Father Ron after Father Ron. Tiny, Cat, Amy, Hippo, and Dimes will close out the first half. Then we'll get the next units in. And Josh, welcome. We are live action PvP Friday night scenarios. Combination of Warcraft, D&D, you name it. It's a lot of RPGs rolled into one. You can pick from 7 classes, and we got a couple factions that do need some PvPers. So message Julia, and we'll get you set up, get you a character, and get you one of these factions that'll take good care of you. All right. Ron goes red Rex to Amy. She does have Pet Repel. And it's gone. And Sleep Arrow to Amy and Vile Smoke to the defensive zone. All right. Vile Smoke to the defensive zone. The damage breaks Ray's seal. And the Sleep Arrow is red Psychoed. So, Ron, she's going to break your seal with the red Psycho. She doesn't want any part of that Sleep Arrow. So, Ron summons red Rex to Amy, gets rid of her Pet Repel. Sleep Arrow is Psychoed, and the Vile Smoke breaks Ray's seal. Tiny, we skip you. Let's go to Cat. Cat, Rod will go over and steal that green block. Would have stole a blue block, but Dimes used Evoke. Pretty smart. Or Bones used Evoke. I might have said Dimes. Anyway, Amy used the Evoke. Arc Spark, Red Curtis to our wall. Seal and Thrill, Crush fully loaded to the wall. All right, she's trying to get her seal back. And she does. Arc Spark, Red Curtis. Amy's going to evoke the second time. So Arc Spark, Red Curtis is going to take down a blue block. And it's going to damage all right. Will is going to use the eye ring. All right, so Will's going to use the eye ring. It does say prevent pet attack. So he can use it to stop the damage to the wall. So Arc Spark, Red Curtis. Will is going to use the eye ring to prevent the pet damage. She's going to go Seal and Thrill. And then they are going to go Crush, fully loaded to the wall. And Amy's going to use her second charge of Evoke. So Cat will just get double blue from the grenade. That's it. 2 blue blocks. Evoke is out of play. All right, Amy, you're up, and your rod does take down the final red block. Sly has taken a slight wall lead. Second full block for Team Sly. Two flags, two blocks. And we have Amy, Hippo, and Dimes, and we finish out the first half. Amy, Hippo, and Dimes. Ten seconds, Amy. Where's Red Rex going? To football. All right. Football Master, you have Red Rex coming in. It's going to take football from 58 down to 43. Thrill and Seal for Amy. Dynamite loaded to the wall. No additional buffs to it. But it is dynamite, so it's a little stronger. Black, green, green, and blue. All right, Hippo, your final move of the first half, and then Deadly Dimes. We'll bring it home. Hippo and then Dimes. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, the battle between Sly and Vox tonight is for second place. Sly off to a little bit of a lead. We'll see if Vox can recover in the second half. We got Hippo back. Team Vox getting their team. We should have Trigger back soon. We're still patiently waiting for the Rocket to come back. All right, he's going to go Valentine's Special, V-Day loaded to the wall. Blue block and most of the red block, Hippo. Pretty good shot there. Didn't quite finish it, though. All right, Dimes. Your Roadrunner is going to take down that blue block. And it's your move. Final move of the first half. We've moved on. You got to save it. We moved on. Arc Spark, Summon Rage, Chief loaded to the wall. Deleted, Amy. Arc Spark, Summon Rage, Chief loaded to the wall. Yes, very slow. You guys can respond when you see them, when you see their type. Team Vox, let it hit or stop it. All right, it's going to hit. She's taking down a blue and a red. Blue and red. And that is the end of the first half, everybody. Take a deep breath. We're going to get our next units in here. One sec. Ah, I love it. Okay. Josh, will definitely have you roll a character. Josh is recommended by Trigger. So he knows someone in the game. So we're going to have Josh roll his character on Friday. So thank you so much, Trigger, for bringing a new player into the game. Looking forward to... and hey, if he knows you in Fly Rod, then we know he's good people. So looking forward to that. So thank you so much. All right, let's get the second half in play. All right, Dimes, I'm going to start with you. Which substitutions do we have? We're bringing in Joe for Bones. All right, so let's start with Joe. We're going to get Animal in for Amy in the bomber position. So welcome, Joe. Good to see you in the game. Craven is Craven back. Will in for Ray. Ray heading over to the sideline. All right, so the way it looks, we've got Craven is back. Will goes into Ocean Man's spot. Tiny still taking the chest. Animal for Amy. And Dime still in the number 5 spot. All right, Ron, on your side. Missed Rover for Hippo. All right. Hippo, great job. Great to have you back, man. And Mist, going over here to the rover position. Deacon still at the rover position. Ron, defender. So we got football, Cat, Deacon, Mist, and Ron. All right, give me 1 second. We'll kick off the second half. All right, I'll be right back. We're going to take 60 seconds. All right, we got a lot of substitutions, so let me get the order for everybody, and we'll kick off the second half. And by the way, I'm a little sloppy tonight, so sorry. I'm gonna reel it back in for the second half. But Vox has taken down 2 complete walls, just so you guys know. I didn't update the score. So Sly has a slight lead with the walls, but the walls are pretty close. Just want to be clear what the wall damage is. All right, so here's the order. We got Football Master, then Craven, then the Deacon, then Will is in Ocean Man's position now at the number 2 spot. Then we go Ron, Tiny, Cat, Amy, I'm sorry, Joe. Woo, so many subs tonight. Instead of Amy, we got Joe in for Amy. Dimes, and then Mist. Okay? Stay with me, everybody. We'll keep everybody focused. Need a new scorecard. All right, let's do this. And again, Josh, welcome to the team. Take some notes. We're going to get you paired up with Trigger since it's family, and we'll show you the ropes. All right, Football Master, let's go. Second half. Sly does have a flag lead, and they got a slight wall lead, but you guys got the whole second half. I'm going to pair him up with you in box, so you and Ron and Kat and football can, since he's family, we're going to keep him there so you guys can start to show him the ropes. All right, we got Football Master, D30 loaded to the wall, summon Red Toxie to Animal. All right, Animal, you got Red Toxie coming in, and yeah, it hits pretty good. All right, Animal taking the Red Toxie, dropping him down to 80. And D30 loaded to the wall. Football, that wall is taking some damage, but not quite over the hurdle to take down 2 pieces of it. So you do take down 1. All right, let's kick it over to Craven. Now, Craven, Will is still in the game. So Craven does not cap Will's pet, even though Craven is in Will's position. Because Will stayed in and dropped to a new position, Will still technically owns that pet. The only way the position becomes a factor is if the player's out. Craven playing Rod. Seal Smoke. Oh my. Cat is not going to like this. How about your boy Craven Light playing Cosmic Heart to take Cat's Ion basically out of the game? Locks it down for 2 turns, and she can't use it on the final round. So Ion is basically taken out. All right, lockdown mode in full effect. And he got his Seal Smoke too. Well played, Craven, well played. All right, a lot of valuable playing time. You know what? Hey, with Deacon Beach, with Hippo back, with Josh joining Vox, I feel like Vox just got a nice little boost. And Eric Beach getting a lot of playing time tonight. So the Deacon, you're up. A lot of good, valuable experience tonight. We got Deacon, then we go to Will. All right, Trey to Animal. Woo! Animal taking some heat. All right, Trey's going to hit Animal, and the Deacon's going to go V45 loaded to the wall. All right. It's been up there for a minute. We're going to deal the damage to both. Insane Eric, the Deacon, is finishing off football's wall and taking down his own block of the wall. So how about Eric going double red? Hold on. Will blued it. I'm going to give it to Will. He put it on the board. Sorry, Eric. It was a nice move. Will was in the process of typing it. That's the second blue for Team Sly. They got one remaining. But the trade does hit, and that's taking Animal down to 63. Joe is at 63%, and he is deadly venomed. But the big wall damage did get avoided. All right, Will, you're up, and Will, your main street does cap, and your seal is broken by Vile Smoke. So Will loses his seal. His boss caps. And Sly now has 3 flags to 1. Walls are even, but Sly has a 2-flag advantage. All right. Joe is going to use Medic Page 3, which he can as an instance. And it does get rid of the Toxie effect. Doesn't give him any life back. Nope, it's up. It prevents poison. So he is no longer deadly venomed. But he doesn't get any life. It doesn't heal him. All right, Will is going to go summon Red Buck to football. Drop Unholy. So he drops Unholy to get rid of the Vial. Red Buck to football. And remember, everybody's back to 100. So football at the end of half, Red Buck does hit him. And he's going to go Stan to football. All right. Father Ron says wait. Will wants that frenzy effect. All right, Cat's going to play Red Psycho. That is the final Psycho for Team Vox. Will, you're taking 10 of that. You're back down to 90. The Red Buck does hit. And it's going to take football back down to 120 base. And 90 for the Red Buck. Football taking 10 and APs at 90 and 120. Remember, everybody else got their full health back at the end of the first half. Red Psycho out of play. Will's attack completed. Father Ron, you're up. We got Ron. We got Tiny, who will cap. We got Cat. We got Joe. We got Dimes, and we got Mist. We're in round number 5, everybody. Father Ron's going to summon boss to Main Street. Vox trying to make a late run. And he's going to drop the Ghost Smoke. And to make sure I never forget Ghost Smoke again, watch. Everybody will start buying and using Ghost Smoke now that they know it's going to hit. There you go. Ghost Smoke going to Animal. We'll use the same logo as Toxie. It'll hit next turn. Ron's going to summon boss to Main Street and Ghost Smoke to Animal. All right. Yes, he did. Tiny taking down the chest and going back to the tank position. He doesn't get a turn. But you know what he does get? He gets the 4th flag of the game. Four flags to 1. Team Sly running it up a little bit. 4 flags. All right, let's go to Cat. If you guys have watched Sly all season, you know they have lost some heartbreakers. They've lost 2 matches by 50 points each. One against Mirror, one against Arc. So Sly feels like we got Cat, we got Joe, we got Dimes, and we got Mist. But Vox might be making a run. They are occupying 2 flags right now. Silver Spark Rudy to Animal. Max Torment Animal. All right, you guys got a Silver Spark going over to Animal. He's also tormented. And Crush fully loaded to the wall. All right. We're going to resolve it all. Animal. You're going from 63 down to 29. Rudy is wrecking Animal. Animal's at 29. Cat's going to max torment him. And she's also going Crush fully loaded to the wall. All right, we are going to give her those double reds. Got prevented last time. That's a damaged red wall. She is insane. It is a V-Day loaded. The other wall was barely up. Double red for Cat. Vox is taking the wall lead. All right, we do go over to the animal. Joe, it's your move. You've got ghost smoke coming at you next turn. You were tormented. And you're pretty low. What's your question about ghost smoke, Ron? Summon boss to their flag. So, animal, you can only grog or throw a grenade at the wall, one or the other. All right, he's going to heal. Yeah, your question about ghost smoke makes no sense because you drop it one turn and it hits the next turn. So, yeah, I don't get it, what the question is. All right, he's going to play boss, and he's going to heal grog. All right, Joe, let's get a roll. 1, 2, or 3, you get 50% back. 4, 5, or 6, you get 100% back. He picks a 5. Oh! All right. Joe only getting 50% back. So, he didn't get it all. He's still at 79. And we do know he's got some ghost smoke coming at him. Watch out. So, Joe playing boss. And Tiny's going to Phantom Cape the ghost smoke. So Tiny's using his instance to get rid of it. Done. All right, that is the animal's move. Let's go to dimes. And by the way, we got Ron on Main Street. We got Hippo getting ready to grab some flag. I'm sorry. We've got Mist. Yes, Mist and then Dimes. So, Mist, congratulations. You got the flag. And then Dimes. Second flag for Team Vox. The Ninja is up. Her first move of the night. Mist and then Dimes. Then we get one more round with everybody. And then we get our speed round. So it did just get a little bit closer. 4 flags to 2. Ron trying to take Main Street. And Joe trying to take the other flag. All right, and this might have worked out for them. Look at this. Mist is going after the other team's flag. This game just got really, really interesting. So now Mist is going after one. Ron's going after one. Joe's going after one. And Vox has a wall lead. Look out, everybody. Pet Repel from Mist. Balls to their flag. Pet Repel. Blue Spark fully loaded to the wall. All right, if there is no response, we're going to take down that final red block. Let's reset it. That's the third wall for Team Vox. Build it back up. All right, if you're keeping score, Vox 3 walls, Sly 2 walls. Sly with a flag lead, but Vox is trying to take over a couple late flags. All right, Dimes, you're up. Dimes, and then we kick it back to the final round of 5, which is round number 6, and then we go to the speed round of 4. All right, Omega to Deacon, Blue Spark, Epic Fuse, Red Glob to Mista's Boss. So, Vox, And I'm just looking for a card. 1 second. All right, there we go. We're going to use our Finny. All right, Finny will signify the Omega. All right. Ron says they both hit. Yes, they do. Boy, do they hit. Missed your boss. Takes 44 points of damage. Your boss is at 56. Did you feel that damage, Dimes? 44%. And Omega to Deacon. Omega is going to take Eric down to 87. All right, that is the end of round number 5, everybody. We're going to move on to round number 6. Big hits, big stakes on the line here for the last couple flags for the wall damage. And we'll kick it off with Football Master. Football Master, round number 6. Final round of 5. Three potential bosses will cap in round number 7. Where you at, football? All eyes are on Football Master. Red-pawed animal. Joe was at 79. Red Paul's going to double strike him. It's going to take him down to 63. D30 loaded to the wall. Black, green, green. All right, Craven Light. You're up. Your rod is going to run over and it's going to steal a red block. Been a little while since you guys got some blocks. Red for you. And let's take rod out of play. Sly got out to a big lead. Vox is trying to make a late run. Sly has 1 blue remaining. Vox has 2 blues. Sly has 1 psycho. Vox has none. All right. Craven Light is going to play Misha. Going to break Cat's seal. Dust Smoke to football. And Vega ammo to Mist Boss. Mist is going to evoke half the damage. So right now we got Football's going to take damage from Misha. Then the F5 will go to Craven Light's Vega ammo and go to Miss Boss, and Miss is going to evoke half of it. All right, Misha is going to hit Football and take him from 90 down to 69. Craven Light is going to hit Miss Boss with Law Dog Vega ammo with an F5 kicker, and it's going to be cut in half. It's going to hit Miss Boss for 17. Taking her boss down to 49 after the evoke. Miss Boss is at 49. Ron's is at 100. Joe's boss is at 100. All right, Deacon, you're up. Mist has 1 charge of evoke remaining. Still some blues and still some cooldowns to go through, everybody. It's going to get interesting. All right, go Spike to Animal. Joe, single, double, or triple damage. Give me a number 1 to 6. And then we got D30 loaded to the wall. All right. He picks a 1. Now, what would you guys like to do? I won't uncover the damage if you guys are going to stop the spike. We're going to let it hit or stop it. All right, we're going to let Spike go. So he picks a 1, and it is triple damage, Joe. Oh, we're going back to Donkey Kong, everybody. Whoa, what are you doing here? That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Triple damage to Joe. Josh is probably like, yeah, that's what I want to sign up for. All right, Animal. Triple damage. You're going from 63. Down to 39. And they're going to red-blue the grenade, their final blue, from E Beach. Taking Eric down to 77. Eric's health's down to 77. The grenade stops. And we go to Will. Will in the defensive zone. Joe's down to 39. Missed Boss is at 49. Football's at 69. Eric at 77. All right, Arc Spark, Benny to Missed Boss. And F5 Rival Saber, Vega to Miss Boss. Team Arc, you got no psychos. So Will is shooting Vega ammo with F5. And he's going Arc Spark Benny. It's going to be 2 pretty big hits. Which one? Missed. Missed is going to intervene one of them. They're both going to you. All right. She's going to intervene Benny. And she's going to use her second evoke to cut Will's damage in half. But the other half is still hitting you for 20 from Will's F5. Missed Boss is down to 29. Benny doesn't hit, and half the saber is prevented. But her boss is still at 29. Will's still doing some work. All right, Ron, you're up. All right, Ron is going to go Nerf arrow to Animal. Any response to the Nerf arrow? The hits, Ron will be able to choose no smoke, potion, or pet for 1 turn. We got Ron, then Tiny, then Cat, then Joe, then Mist, then Dimes. All right, guys, I need you to respond. If you're going to respond as soon as you see the move on the screen. We're running about 45 seconds between actions. All right, Ron, pick smoke, potion, or pet. What would you like to take out? All right, animal cannot use a potion this turn. Tiny, your move. Animal is tormented and also cannot use potions. Tiny, cat, and an animal. Mist, and then Dimes. All right. Tiny is going to play Red Benny. To Miss Pet. Blue Spark Chief loaded to the wall. Team Vox, you got Red Benny hitting Miss Boss, and you got a Blue Spark Chief going to the wall from Insane Tiny. They're going to go Max Seal to Joe. Max Seal's out of play for Tiny. All right, football's going to play blue. They have 1 blue remaining. Mist, you can delete yours. Or football, you can delete yours. It's fine. And they're going to prevent the Red Benny. All right, who's going to play prevention? Ron or Eric? Man, you got duplicate people playing blues, duplicate people playing preventions. We should probably set up a messenger chat, guys. All right. Then don't type it. All right. Eric playing prevention. All right. Ron's used his prevention. Eric's used his. So here's basically what happened. Mist used blue to stop Tiny's grenade, and Eric used his prevention to stop Tiny's pet on Mist Boss. Mist Boss is still at 29, and Tiny also dropped Seal for Animal. All right, Cat, you're up. Cat, then Animal, who can't play potions, then Mist, then Dimes. And then we're down to 4 versus 4. We bring all the starters back in. Sly has 1 Psycho remaining, no blues. Vox has 1 blue remaining, no Psychos. And we're going to have some flags cap next turn. Knowing when the flags are capping is important. Ron has Main Street. Mist has the other flag. And Joe has a flag. All right, Gold Maverick to Animal. Maverick is going to break Animal seal. Then it is going to hit him. And then she's going Blue Spark Crush to the wall. Priestess Dimes is going to prevent the damage to the wall. And Maverick's taking damage from the gold. Or I'm sorry, Joe's taking damage from the Gold Maverick, which is going to take him from 39 down to 13. Joe is at 13. They prevent the damage to the wall. All right. Animal, you're up. You're in some pretty bad shape at 13. After you, we have Mist and we have Dimes. Question is, will Animal make it to the end of this round? Gold Maverick's no joke, man. That was a big hit. All right, Animal's going to summon Rage, D30 loaded to the wall. And again, Vox, you got cooldowns and you got 1 blue remaining. So if you don't tell me when you're going to use it, I'm going to play it. So Animal Rage, D30 loaded to the wall. Any response before we take it down? All right, Animal, you take down a red block. Congratulations. All right, missed and then dimes. Final two players of round 6, and then we go 4 versus 4. We're going to cap some flags next round. We got a close match still yet to play out. We got Joe in bad shape. We got Miss Boss in bad shape. Football and Deacon, a little above average. It was for him to damage the wall. What's your turn? Rage can't hit a wall. It can only be sacrificed to enrage for his attack. Come on, guys. Have your turns ready to go. We're going like 2 minutes between turns. F5 Maya to Animal and Bile Smoke to Animal. All right. Bile Smoke is going to hit Animal and take him down to 3. F5 F5 Maya. Tiny is going to go tank page 1. Saving it for a rainy day. Look at that. Mist was going in for the killing blow. A 1-2 punch to take him down to 3 and finish him off with the Maya. And Tiny was waiting in the wings for the tank page 1. All right, Dimes, you're up. Big change right there. That was huge to keep him alive. That's a 150-point swing right there. Missed so close to the killing blow. And some of you are probably asking, why didn't she play a pet? Because she's got Boss out. She couldn't finish him off because of Boss. All right, Omega. Heading over to the wall. Doesn't finish off the red block, but it does disappear. When it disappears, Dimes plays Red Benny. And I want you guys to pay attention because Red Benny is awesome, especially when several people in your faction have Benny. You can take down a boss. That's the whole purpose of it. You unleash an army of Bennies. So you got Silver Spark, Red Benny, and then Chief loaded to the wall. Or if you're like Dow, you can have a gold Benny, right, Dow? And I'm not giving any secrets away because Dow's told everybody he had a gold Benny, and he also used it. Pretty sweet pet, by the way. All right, they're going to tank page 1 Benny's attack. Again, the third Benny prevented. So yes, it's a lot of cooldowns, but wow, look at how many cooldowns Benny makes you use. Cat just had to burn her tank page 1. But Miss Boss is still alive at 29. Chief loaded to the wall. And Dimes does take down the final red block. So we're going to reset their wall. Wall number 1 coming back in full force. And we do have 3 full walls to 3 full walls. All right, everybody, that is the end of round number 6. Great job to everybody. Let's get the starters back in and give you a quick recap. Now, we know Team Fox has 1 blue remaining. Team Sly, no blues, 1 Psycho. Starting lineup, Will, great job. Will heading over to the bench. Ocean Man coming back in defensive position. Animal Joe survived. Great job, Joe. The torment goes with him. He's no longer tormented. Amy coming back in the Vile Smoke for the final round. Dimes heading over to the bench. Great job, Dimes. Starters are Craven, Ray, Tiny, and Amy. Mist heading over to the bench since Father Ron was put in that position. Football, Cat, the Deacon, and Ron. All right, let me get Ray back in here. Craven is sealed. Tiny seal pet repel. Amy Ray nothing. Cat sealed. Father Ron sealed. Deacon in football, nothing. All right, good luck, both teams. Football Master, your final turn of the night. Ron's boss will cap on his turn. Missed boss and Joe's boss will cap on the final turns. Box with a slight wall lead. Sly with a 2-flag lead, but there's still a couple flags out there. All right, Football Master is going to finish it up with his F5. And you are in the dust. So the F5 does hit, but he's in the dust smoke. So it's hitting for a little bit less. Sly has no blues. Blue, blue, blue. Almost took down the red, but the dust smoke did its thing. You take down half the red, football. Craven Light, your final move of the night. We have Craven, Deacon, Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny Cat, and Amy. All right. They're going with Benny again. How many Bennies can you stop? Silver Spark Benny. Max Torment to Beach. and F5 V-Day loaded to the wall. I'm not I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, whatever that is, I don't think you guys can do it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Benny's going to hit this time. Silver Spark Benny is not going to kill Missed Pet. It is going to damage it. Remember, Benny's play is hitting repeat turn after turn. So, Miss, that Silver Spark Benny is going to take you from 29 down to 21. So it's taken her boss from 29 to 21. Max Torment is fine. And F5 V-Day loaded. Team Vox, anything for the F5 V-Day loaded before I resolve it? I'm losing my voice. Sounded like Alfalfa singing. All right, they're going to let it hit. And it's going to be another big hit. Black, green, green, blue, blue. All right, Eric, you're up. Yeah, tonight was a little more sluggish, and I'll admit I was a little sluggish too. But a lot of delay in some of the moves and a lot of questions tonight. But we'll speed it up. We got Eric, we got Ray, we got Ron, Tiny, Cat, and Amy, and then we get to decide a winner. D30 loaded to the wall. Red block for Eric. All right, Ocean Man, you're up. Ocean Man, Ron, Tiny Cat, and Amy. Just delete it, Amy. I'm too fast for you. You can use it on the next one if you want. F5 Sega Vega to Miss Boss. Luckily, yep, I think Ray's good. $22 from Ocean Man. Miss Boss was at 21. The boss is dead. Ray, 1 point of extra damage. Ron, you're up, and beginning of your turn, you do cap. Third flag for Team Vox. We got Ron, Tiny Cat, and Amy. That was a big, big shot from Ray. A lot of cooldowns burned on that boss. In the end, not enough. Leroy Jenkins, F5 cheer to the wall. All right, I see you, Ron. Ron's like, I'm leaving the defensive zone. Ron runs in, Leroy Jenkins. It's double red. Ron with 2 red blocks. All right, Tiny, you're up. Ron went in straight beast mode. Tiny Cat and Amy. Tiny Cat, Amy, and then we do decide a winner tonight. All right, Arc Spark, Red Curtis to the wall, and Chief loaded to the wall. I'm going to resolve it quick. Anything from Vox before I resolve it? Cat's going to play red-blue. Going to take down Tiny's shield. His seal is gone. Red Curtis will hit. Doesn't quite take down the blue wall. Oh, Arc Sparked. Yes, it will. Arc Spark will finish off that blue block. All right, we got Cat and we got Amy. Cat and Amy, final 2 turns of the match. And then we will tally up the scores. F5 Chief to the wall. And we'll take down the last red block. And Amy, don't waste it. It ain't going to be enough. Even if you take half the damage, it's still dead. Amy, your final turn. We're going to reset it. 4th complete block for Team Box. That is their 4th wall. And on the final turn, we're going to cap a 5th flag from Animal. And Amy, your final move. All right, regular Rage, Silver Spark, Red Curtis. And you get red, and you get a little bit of the next red. And that's it, everybody. That is our match. Good match. I got to tell you, Vox played a hell of a game, so how about a big shout-out for both teams? Couple call-outs tonight. One is, as I said, it did take a little bit longer, but that's because we got some new players playing, and they're learning. So, good match. I mean, we're always more patient, more interested when we got new players that are picking it up. So I think Eric did a great job. Craven continues to get better. We know that we're going to have Josh join in before long. We've got Hippo back. Mist had some connection issues, so it was a little slower than normal. But overall, it's a great match. Also, we know Vox played good last week without Trigger, but tonight they missed her. They missed her a lot tonight. And you're going to see that in the score. Missing one of your best players is never easy. So let's tally everything up. We do know that Sly got the victory. The question is, what was the score? So we'll do wall damage. Vox took down 3 complete walls. That's 1,200 points. Sly took down 3 walls and a little bit over half in point total, which gives them 1,050. If we look at defense, then Sly got defensive points every turn. they got 175. Vox missed one turn, they got 150. But what it really came down to overall is the flags. Sly had a great plan to take down the flags. They kept heat on it. Then they killed missed flag at the very end, and that was the difference maker. So when you're looking at 5 flags to 3, you know you're going to be a pull away at the end. So 3 flags for Team Vox. 600 points. 5 flags for Team Sly. 1,100 points. So as I said, pretty convincing win tonight for Sly. They had it hitting on all cylinders. $19.50 for Vox. $23.25 for Sly. So, several 100-point victory. As I said, great job to both teams. But you know what? I mean, this is what the season is about. It's about experimenting, trying some things, getting your players familiar. Man, oh man, the cooldowns in Vox. So as I said, you add Trigger back, and then you add a new player, and you got Eric Beach with his cooldowns. Vox is certainly going to be a force when we get to the tournament. Sly just really starting to get their rhythm. As I said, they barely lost to Mir, 50 points. They barely lost to Arc, 50 points. Tonight, they played the way that they're capable of playing. So we know on any given night what it can boil down to. Now, next Monday night, 2 hot teams play each other. Arc versus Sly. So that's a good one. And then we also got Mir versus Vox. Question's going to be, will Josh be ready to go by next Wednesday night? Can they get their new player geared and ready to go in 1 week? Absolutely. And you know, look, we can debate strategies all day. You know, you guys know. If you spend too much time on a boss, somebody's going to take walls. You spend too much time on walls, somebody's going to take... It really is a kind of cat and mouse game. And, you know, tonight, as I said, Sly had a pretty good game plan. They were very balanced tonight. All right. And again, great job. I am super, super excited with all the new faces. Can't wait to see Tim getting a game. Can't wait to see Crazy L. Great new players. And, you know, again, big shout out to Trigger. And our thoughts and prayers go out to your family as well, too. I know you wanted to be here tonight, and I understand why you couldn't be. We always miss our players when life happens. And we love you guys. So thank you for everything that you guys do on a personal note. And on a Play Dead Live note, I will see you guys Friday night, if not before, for a castle raid. You never know. But I'll definitely see you guys Friday night. And all you guys can help break Josh in and see how he does in Clone's Chamber Chapter 2. All right, let's dance it out of here, everybody.
She's off the way, you know?
Wipe my tear out.
Ooh, baby.
Get some outside.
Sexy lady.
Serious.
Pretty baby.
Tell him.
Prettiest girl I've ever seen. Like a girl from a magazine. Whoa. You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the dog.
Shout the dog off the dog.
Sexiest girl that I've ever seen.
Serious.
Like a girl from a magazine. Whoa. You're the girl with a triple crown.
an epic night. Let's get this party started. Now we rockin' to the dance and to the music. Jump into it. We are is the party of the air. Things are getting right. Throwing much joy with me as we in the party. 'Cause we're vibing and we growing and we jumping. Top of party, got the niggas moving, music bumping. Yeah, music bumping. Got the rhythm bumping through our